What it do? What it do? Back at it again. It's your boy J Reed TV. We back at it again with another banger. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Press that red subscribe button. Press that thumbnail, that bell beside it, and drop some likes and comments, man. Tell me how I'm doing on these videos, man. I need y'all to support this, man. Black business, small black YouTuber. Come on, man. It's the kid. So today, Travis Scott had a. Today we're gonna get into today's topic about Travis Scott. He had a concert in Houston, Texas. He had a festival doing Astro World. I believe, you know, supporting his album that happened, that came out 3 years ago. And his album that came out 3 years ago was phenomenal. You know, he was doing Astro Worlds, going to different cities, doing the carnival, fair, whatever he had going on. Phenomenal, by the way. People died. People lost lives. We about to get into that. At least 8 dead and many injured after the crowd surged at the Travis Scott Astro World Festival in Houston. So, you know, and this is another thing about these raves or mosh pits. You know, people, these stampedes, you know, people died, then they blame the artists. Like, I believe this happened years ago with the Eminem concert. Somebody died, and they try to blame Eminem, and now they're saying Travis Scott is being sued. Travis Scott is not being sued. His company is being sued. And that's why you got to have insurance for things like these that happen, that transpire. Because this is a liability, man. And it's unfortunate that these ignorant motherfuckers out here, these ignorant bastards, you know, these ignorant fools killed somebody. Somebody, mother and father or a guardian dropped their children off here and they end up dead. They probably didn't even know these people didn't know they was gonna die. These people lost lives. And it shows me right here, man, one fool can start a stampede or start shoving and pushing motherfuckers in the crowd and just act like cute, uncivilized, ignorant bastards, acting like a bunch of monkeys, wild damn monkeys, acting like a wild damn monkey. And this is the shit that happens right here. You know, people losing lives, people dying. This is giving the artists bad publicity, losing money when shit like this happen. And I hope they find these killers. I hope they find these who done this malicious crime. Because this is heartbreaking right here. How can a parent come to grips with this right here? They lost a mother. A mother lost a son, a daughter that they can never get back. They're gone off the face of the earth. They're never coming back. And it shows me right here that people don't care about other people's lives. They're not treating people how they want to be treated. It's just a cold-hearted world out here. The world is going colder out here. And it shows the real heart of men that you out here at a concert acting a damn fool, causing stampedes and acting like wild damn animals out the damn zoo. Like you're not acting like a civilized human being. You acting like some goddamn fool out here off the leash with no damn home training. And this is what happens right now. So it's unfortunate. They're probably not even going to catch these people who committed these crimes, who committed these murders out of malicious intent, you know, doing this right here. And this is what causes it. It's a microcosm of effects. Shoving, pushing in the crowd, people falling, and people had their phones out recording this shit. Probably didn't even stop the people from doing this. And they laughing and vibing to the music, bumping their head in the music, not realizing these people are on the ground getting stumped out. And they can't breathe no more. They're no longer living. They're gone because of this, and it's all fun and games until somebody dies. You know, nobody thinks about nobody. Nobody take the other person in consideration or put the other person first, and it was all about me, and nobody thought about this. You know, that could have been somebody's brother, sister, your brother, sister out there for those people who was out there, and lives are gone right now. You know, it's unfortunate right now, very terrible. They had to cancel this festival because of this right here. The mayor. Members of a dense packed crowd surged towards the stage and were crushed against each other at the Houston Music Festival Friday night. You know, Travis Scott is a phenomenal artist. It's very unfortunate what's going on. A lot of people saying he should send money to those people who died. I'm pretty sure he's going to do something like that. I'm pretty sure he's working on something, him and his team, his PR team. It's something like this. Even money can't bring people back. I mean, the money's cool. That's nice and all. That's good and all. But that can't bring somebody back, man. Money can't fix every goddamn thing. Money can't fix every goddamn problem for all the people out there. He should do this. He should do that. Nothing can bring these people back. You know, nothing can. People say that people think money can fix a lot of shit and they just worship that shit. But that doesn't have, money doesn't have the answer for everything. These people should be caught. They should be locked up. They should be in custody. They should capture these motherfuckers, these fugitives that's on the loose, these insane criminals who's out here who have no sense of human life, no regard. Just to go there, instead of acting like a human being and bopping your head and listen to music, you want to start a fight and start a goddamn melee, start a goddamn a fight in the goddamn crowd and cause chaos, and this disaster happens. This is the disaster that right now what's going on. It shows you that people don't give a fuck about nobody but themselves. They don't care about human life. They don't respect one another. They don't even have respect for themselves. This is where we at right now, 2021, and this things it's only gonna get worse from here, I believe, guys. The victims were 14, 16, 2 were 21, 2 were 23, and 1 was 27 years old. While one of the victims' age remains unknown, the Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner announced in a news conference Saturday evening there are no people reported missing. The mayor added at least 25 people were transported to the hospital, and of those, 13 remain hospitalized Saturday afternoon, the mayor said, and 5 of them are under 18 years old, he added. So now you got kids who out there, and I'm trying to figure out why kids under 18 going to Travis Scott concert without adult supervision at that. You know, this is sad, man. Kids are hurt, people hospitalized, they're traumatized, heartache, pain. You know, it's sad out here that people can't go out and have a good time without acting like a damn fool, wanting to fight, wanting to start trouble. It shows you that. It shows you how evil and how idiotic people think when they go out. You can't go out no more and have a good time. When you watch movies like House Party and stuff like that, how they was partying back in the days of my mom's era, they wasn't having guns and fights and doing all this shit. People went out and had a good time. They enjoyed one another. They interact with, you know, if a woman was talking to somebody, she said she wasn't interested, that guy wouldn't get in his feelings or decide to get a gun or do something or inappropriately and try to touch the woman, or, you know, you see she with somebody, you gonna try to grab her or touch her. They didn't have respect for one another. People don't even have respect for one another or carry themselves with respect. So when they feel like they've been disrespected or they want to fight or they want to shoot, nowadays they just want to shoot motherfuckers. It shows you right now people can't go out and have a good time anymore without shit happening, without bullets flying in the club, or people just acting a damn fool and wanting to fight and start shit. And this is what happens right now. You know, the media's gonna blow it up, these rappers, and when them rappers get blamed for everything that goes wrong, you know, it's just very unfortunate. You know, ultimately this is a very, very sad case. Very, very terrible situation. This is just a terrible situation right now. My heart goes out to those family lives who died. The heart goes out to the family who lost loved ones, lost children. My heart goes out to them, man, because only I know what they experience. I don't even know what they're experiencing right now, but I know it ain't good. You know, it's just a lot of trauma, a lot of so much heartache and pain that comes with this. You know, back to the thing about heartbreak, people just don't know how to go out and have a good time no more. They always got something to prove. They walk around with a chip on their shoulder. They walk around mad and angry at the world. These loser parents having loser kids, and then they know they losers, so they're coming in this world with a disfranchised, disadvantage. You know, nothing to lose, nothing to gain. So they just want to start trouble and be bullies and just go out here and act like wild fools. And they need to lock them bastards up who are doing that. Very fucked up situation, man. So, you know, if y'all go to the concerts, please be safe, man. Please be safe. There's a lot of unanswers. They said, you know, it took place, and, you know, they said about 50,000 people that came there to the Travis Scott concert. So that shit was packed to capacity. You know, Travis Scott is on the level with Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick Lamar, because Travis Scott signed a deal with McDonald's. He did a collab with McDonald's, I believe, last year, 2020. Travis Scott, next album, probably going to sell at least 200 to 300K at best. You know, Travis Scott is very influential. He's a very talented artist. He should be mentioned as part of one of those pioneers in the game. Definitely a fan of the Rodeo album. That's a classic. Astroworld was a classic. Just a talented artist, Travis Scott. You know, just phenomenal, man. He just picked the great beats. Great producer. Wrote beats for Ye. He's just a musical genius, in my opinion. And you know, he always sell out crowds. The stadium complex with the Astrodome, that's where the Rockets, the Houston Astros played. The incident just began at 9 p.m. Central Time. Then he looked at the stage, paused and confused, and ambulance came in, the crowd came in and ran on front compression. Everyone together was little air available, and they had mosh pits in every single direction, man. They was just out of control. It was stampede. It was running like wild animals. Like, it's kind of like, you ever remember Lion King when goddamn Simba, when Mufasa, when he was hanging off the ledge by all the goddamn zebras and the hyenas and whatever goddamn stampede, and Scar dropped him and he died because they crushed him to death. He died, you know, and that's how dirty that shit is. That's how dirty people is. The same people that think they gonna have your hand, they gonna drop your ass and let you die. So people are like that. They like Scar. They're trying to scar you for life. That's just a Lion King reference. It kind of reminds me of that instance right there. Definitely. I don't even know how you prevent something like this from happening in the future. I guess get more security. You know, you have more security, more bodies out there. When you got 50,000 people, it's kind of hard to have a lot of security. That's just it's just gonna be outnumbered. But I guess do the best you can. Get enough security, enough police, enough people. You know, the venue or whatever for things like this to happen. I know Travis Scott gonna lose out on a lot of money. Definitely bad publicity. Definitely a bad look that happened at his concert. You know the media's gonna take this and run with it. You know they're gonna twist the narrative and whatever. They're trying to say they're gonna sue Travis. Travis Scott has lawyers and money. His organization, you know, they're probably gonna sue the venue at best. Not Travis. Travis Scott can't control what the hell happens at his concert. Only thing he's supposed to do is come up there, have his security. The venue, I'm sure, is supposed to provide. Make sure the space is available. Make sure it's safe environment for the artists and for the fans to be in, so things like this don't happen with this terrible situation that would happen. A lot of people say they was like being squeezed in, they was crushed, seeing others pass out and scream in terror, and that's how it started. And the crowd was squishing me so much I felt like I couldn't breathe, screaming for help, and felt so scared like I was going to die. That, you know, I just imagine that those people who died, that terrible death they died, just being crushed, and they're screaming for help, and nobody around them is there to lend a hand and help someone up, you know, and you know no one's there to stop and realize what the hell are we running for? What the hell are we doing? Why the hell are we just starting fist fights and just acting like we ain't never been nowhere before, acting like we ain't never seen a celebrity before, and it's just a microcosm sequence of events that happened. That this event shouldn't have took place. Nobody should have died. If everybody act like they have some fucking common sense and act like they was decent human beings. But unfortunately, we got evil motherfuckers out here and people who act like complete morons when they out somewhere. And this is what happened. People lost lives because of stupid people. Stupid people like this who don't make good decisions, who decide to go out and act like a fool and start shit. They leave it's amazing to me who people leave the house to go somewhere to start shit. Go somewhere to pick fights or act like a fool, or, you know, act like a goddamn wild hog. Go out there and act like wild hogs and act like they have no type of home training or no common sense. Like, they need a lot of people in the mental asylum, these crazy bastards who done this. This is totally unacceptable, egregious. These insidious actions that happen. You know, those people who died, man, that's the worst death right there. They're screaming for mercy and help, and people are fighting and running on top of them like a fucking rug. Running them like a fucking doormat. Just running all over them. Very unfortunate situation. I just want to know if they're going to find these people who done this. Hopefully they have surveillance cameras and they can find these people, and he bring these people back, bring these people to justice, like they should, you know, because they need to pay for the consequences. They need to pay for their actions that happen. This is just right here is just egregious, man. This is just oh man, this is just the acrimony right now, you know. This terrible, horrific circumstance, just horrific right here. And you reading right now, man. And this is a reporter who said, you know, the crowd, for whatever reason, began to push and surge towards the front of the stage, was calling people in front to be compressed, and People begin to fall out, becoming nauseous, and you know, I'm pretty sure it was hot in there, so people falling out, and oh man, this sounds bad. There's a time on the screen, counting on 30 minutes, the Scott performing, people compressed up against each other, pushing towards and backward, and progressively worse. I was having constant pressure on my chest, constant pressure on my back from my side. I was being squeezed. She said right when he started performing his first song, and one person claimed she looked at her boyfriend, "You got to get out of here." He said, I can't, we can't. And I remember looking up and passing out and then going in and out of consciousness. She said she remember being pulled over a fence, ultimately walking up for a good, waking up. The daily surge came hours. Oh man, so one person sounded like they just fell out, like just their body just gave out. Their body just gave out, or whatever the case may be. So very unfortunate for that young lady, man. She was rushed. More than 300 people treated at a field hospital. My goodness. One of the patients hospitalized 10 years old and last checked in critical condition. So I'm hoping this guy pulls through. Man, 10 years old in critical condition, fighting for his life, going to a damn concert. Because he got a bunch of ignorant motherfuckers who ain't got no home training, who can't act like some decent, regular, standing citizen, but they gotta go out here and act foolish and act like a bunch of hoodlums out here. So it's just stupidity at its finest, man. Just this right here just hurts my heart hearing shit like this, guys. You know, because all of this could have been avoided. None of this had to happen. See if my thing recorded. And some of the patients were in a cardiac arrest that they were taken to the hospital. And about the injuries weren't immediately available. The cause of death will be determined by a medical examiner. The cause of the surgery was not immediately cleared and will be a part of an investigation. There was several incidents Friday. Overdose administered. A drug used to treat narcotic overdose was administered. Those who lost their loved ones and their focus on supporting local officials. However we can. Devastated. My prayers, they saying prayers go out to the family. This is terrible. And then people out there doing CPR, doing resuscitation to bring back people's lives. So this right here is a terrible look, devastating, just a disaster that's going on. This is a mess. But hopefully justice be brought to the families and those who died. And you know, y'all like, comment, subscribe. I'm still a fan of Travis Scott. I think he's probably one of the most talented artists. He's definitely in my top 5 right now. Definitely ready for him to drop his new album, Utopia. Hey man, I think Actual World is a classic. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, press the thumbnail. I'm out.